Do you like anime? Do you like stickers? If the answer to either of those questions were yes, or you're just an otaku like me, go check out sukawaii.com. Here, you can look at all of these beautiful stickers and other anime merch and accessories. They've got My Hero Academia, they've got 7 Deadly Sins, they've got Jujutsu Kaisen, they've even got little cuties like this. Who is that? I don't know, but I'm buying them. I bought some myself and they're amazing and adorable. Here, look, using the link in the description below, use promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. That's promo code BAZAAR5 for 5% off of your purchase. I mean, seriously, look how cute!
Monster, an Attack on Titan X Meat Reader fanfic by Mokamaki. Chapter 19. I swayed side to side on my horse while faintly humming to myself. But there's a reason why to my happy mood. Aaron has officially joined the scouts with me, making life a little better than normal. Problem was, because of his new abilities, he's not fully trusted within our squad. He's been put under Captain Levi's squad, which made me even happier. Though, I seem to be the only one happy about this, though. After my squad mates heard about what happened with Aaron and how he will be joining our squad, they smiled it off and said that they were glad. But in reality, I could smell their fear. I watched as Olo explains how we're going to go to an old castle for the first time, although I tried my best to listen, but I couldn't help but feel the cold eyes staring into my skull. I looked behind me to see Captain Levi staring at me boredly. I felt my cheeks burn bright red in embarrassment. Why was he staring at me like that? I tried my best to ignore him by swaying left and right on my horse, which resulted in me almost slipping off completely. Whoa, careful! Petra quickly caught my arm. I know it's fun to ride a horse, your name, but you need to be more careful. I stared at Petra for a while as she smiled back at me. I've grown more fond of Petra in the past few days. I don't know why, but her kindness felt familiar to me. This not only happened with Petra, but with other close friends too. I forgot what this was called, but Aaron explained it once. But when? Oh, right! He explained it when we both met each other after I awoke. Flashback. Since I was asleep at the time Aaron was released from court, I didn't really get to see him. I met back with my squad mates who seemed to be waiting for someone. I didn't know who until a familiar scent came to me. I turned around to see Aaron in full uniform, staring happily at me. My eyes slightly widened as I ran towards him. "Your name!" he said as he held out his arms, which I did the same. He embraced me in a hug and spun me around a bit before hugging me tightly. "You're friends with a Titan boy?" Olu asked from behind. "Olu, be nice," Petra hissed. Hearing her voice, I pulled away from the hug and ran towards Petra. Aaron noticed my actions and became confused. "Your name?" I held up my arms and engulfed Petra in a hug, which Olu didn't like very much. "Hey, what do you think you're doing?" "Olu, it's okay, I don't mind." I noticed Olu staring at me and petted his hair, which made him even more annoyed. "Cut that out," he said, trying to pull my arm away. "I see. You grew very fond of them, didn't you, your name?" Aaron asked. "And what do you mean by that? Has she not trusted people before?" Petra asked. "Yes, ever since we were young, actually. The only people she trusted was the elderly couple that adopted her and my friends and I. She hasn't really trusted anyone else. But after her grandparents died and she was separated from us, she was all by herself. I don't know what happened during that time, but it seems like anyone who treats her kindly, she thinks of them as family." While Aaron was talking, I tried to pet Olu's head again, but he kept pushing me away. Eld and Gunther were no help and instead laughed at the two. Stop it, he said. I decided to give up and hug Petra once more, but this time Petra returned my hug with a tighter grip. "I'm glad, your name. I'm glad you think of us as family," she whispered. Flashback end. I turned toward Olu and Aaron again. Olu was leaning pretty close to Aaron and seemed to be whispering something fast to him, but then I heard him scream as a pool of blood exited his mouth. He bit his tongue. I immediately tensed as I saw his blood splatter onto the ground. I focused directly on the liquid red and felt my stomach growl. Drool began to drip from my muzzle as I stared hungrily at Olu's blood. The scent was intoxicating. Your name, what's wrong?" Petra asked me, making me snap back to reality. I looked towards her and quickly wiped the drool dripping from my mouth. Did they hear about what happened to me at court? Do they despise me? Do they hate me? Are they afraid of me? I sniffed the air. Petra didn't seem to be afraid. I thought they would go crazy if they heard I attacked our own captain. We finally made it to the castle, where Olo quickly washed the blood from his mouth. Thank goodness, because I didn't think I'll last much longer. And Petra scolded him. I looked up at the large old castle and stared intently at it. Something about this castle made me feel nostalgic for some reason, like it brought back blank memories or something. Your name? Are you okay? I heard Aaron's voice behind me. I turned to him and gave him a closed-eye smile. I'm surprised you're well with the muzzle. Hanjay and I thought you wouldn't like it. Hanjay explained to me that the muzzle was meant to prevent me from biting people, and she added a little something that would help calm my urges to attack someone, which I don't think is necessary because I have self-control. Right? Aaron gave me a sad smile. I'm really sorry this happened to you, Your Name. You must think people think of you as a monster, don't you? Now that Aaron brought it up, it made me tense. Did people think of me as a monster? Does Armin and Mikasa think of me as one? Am I a monster now? Aaron noticed my sudden change in emotion and quickly panicked. Don't make that face, please. I'm sure there's a logical reason behind this, like there's a logical reason behind my weird Titan abilities. I gave him a hopeful look while he stared at me with compassion. He walked closer to me and pulled my head down to his shoulder, hugging me tightly. I already promised you that I won't let you feel alone ever again, so I'm going to do that by convincing you that you're not a monster. I'll do anything to make sure you're not something you aren't at all. Don't believe that anyone would call you a monster. Okay? I felt my heart thump loudly as I nodded my head a few times. Aaron. I hugged him tightly in return as I tried to blink back tears. Our moment was soon interrupted when someone cleared the throat. We both pulled away and looked to see Captain Levi staring coldly at us. This is not the time to get all lovey-dovey right now. We have a whole castle to clean. Aaron and I both blushed and instantly pulled away from each other, his warmth leaving mine. Let's get to it. Captain Levi walked towards the castle. Yes, sir, Aaron said before holding his hand out for me. Come on, Your Name. I hummed lightly before taking Aaron's hand as he pulled me towards the large castle. I hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 19 of Monster, the Attack on Titan X Meat Reader. Let me know what your theories are down below. If you have read ahead, please don't spoil for everyone else. But if you made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, and a comment down below. But anyways, my name is Bazaar, and I'll see you weebs in the next video. Cue the outro.